I remember that night like it was yesterday. It was a cool, rainy evening in Alabang, and I decided to meet up with some friends at Festival Mall. Little did I know that innocent plan would lead me into the heart of a terrifying and true horror story. As I arrived, the mall seemed unusually quiet. The rain had driven away the usual bustling crowd, leaving behind an eerie silence. Ignoring the unease creeping up my spine, I pushed forward to meet my friends at the food court. Upon reaching the food court, I saw them huddled together, their faces pale with fear. They gestured for me to join them, and as I approached, they explained what they had experienced just moments before my arrival. One of my friends, Alex, claimed to have seen a shadowy figure darting between the pillars, disappearing and reappearing at will. We all brushed it off as a product of the dim lighting and our imaginations running wild. As the night wore on, we decided to explore the rest of the mall. It was then that strange occurrences began to unfold. Lights flickered ominously, and an icy chill enveloped us, as if the very air had thickened with malevolence. Nervous laughter and jokes were our only defense against the mounting fear. As we made our way through the vacant hallways, we noticed an old section of the mall that seemed abandoned, hidden away from the main attractions. Curiosity got the better of us, and we ventured inside. The space was decrepit, with broken storefronts and shattered windows. But what struck us the most was the overpowering smell of burnt wood and lingering smoke. This place had been ravaged by fire, and it felt like the tragic history clung to its wall. I spoke first, guys. This place gives me the creeps. I don't think we should be here. But it's just an old abandoned wing, Emma replied, her voice trembling slightly. Before I could argue further, we heard footsteps echoing from the distance. Fear consumed us as we turned to see a shadowy figure approaching. Panic set in, and we ran, not daring to look back until we were safely back in the populated area. Despite the terror we felt, we decided to stay together, hoping that strength in numbers would protect us from whatever malevolent force lurked within the mall's abandoned wing. We continued exploring, sticking to well-lit areas, but the sense of being watched never left us. As the clock struck midnight, strange events intensified. Merchandise in stores seemed to rearrange itself, and we could hear faint whispers carried by the wind, though there was no wind inside the mall. At one point we thought we heard a child's laughter, but no children were around. Overwhelmed by fear, we sought refuge in the security office, hoping to find answers, or at least some solace in the presence of the guards. We poured out our harrowing experiences, expecting ridicule or disbelief. To our surprise, the security guards looked grave and shared their own spine-chilling encounters. One of the guards, Juan, spoke with a trembling voice. I've seen it too. A shadowy figure always watching, but never there when you look directly at it. The night security shift in this mall is notorious for these strange occurrences. Another guard, Maria, added, the fire that claimed this abandoned wing happened many years ago during a festival celebration. Lives were lost, and some say their spirits still roam these halls, seeking peace. The revelation left us paralyzed with terror. We were trapped in a haunted mall with no escape until sunrise. Juan and Maria advised us to stay close and avoid venturing into isolated areas. They even shared stories of objects moving on their own, eerie laughter resonating from empty corridors, and inexplicable cold spots that chilled their very souls. As the night dragged on, our nerves were stretched to the breaking point. The security team refused to leave their post, leaving us to endure the horrors alongside them. Each creak of the floor, every flicker of light, and every distant sound sent shivers down our spine. As the first rays of morning light pierced through the darkness, we heaved a collective sigh of relief. With dawn's arrival, the malevolent energy seemed to dissipate, and the mall returned to its normal state. Gathering our courage, we rushed out, vowing never to return to that haunted place again. It was an experience we would carry with us forever. A true horror story that shook us to our core and made us believe in the existence of spirits beyond the realm of the living. Festival Mall Alabang had transformed into a chilling battleground between the living and the restless dead, leaving us forever haunted by that harrowing night.